So as you ramp into your new position as bench coach, what kind of things are you doing now, and how much do you have to sort of get with the program to learn what's required of you, since this is new territory for you?
Well, I spent, as you know, we probably talked about it. I spent a couple days in St. Louis, and we went over some things and talked about sort of what to expect. Jamie Pogue has been around a long time as the bullpen catcher, but offers a lot more to the organization and is really instrumental in a lot of the things, and helping Skip and helping me and putting together plans for spring training and kind of there's already kind of a template in place on how spring training runs, and that's a big responsibility for the bench coaches to help run spring training. And Jamie has come up with a great plan and situation they've used the last few years, so there won't really be much tinkering with that for me. So just familiarizing myself with the team and the young guys and the guys that we're bringing in for big league camp, and so just kind of staying in touch with Ollie, and there's not a whole lot going on right now, obviously, as the holiday approaches, but I'm sure once spring training gets a little bit closer, there'll be some things that come up, and to make sure that that I'm ready to go with anything that might be coming my way. So right now, not a whole lot going on, and just checking in with those guys, and just being a parent and a husband. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
That's nice. I haven't seen this. I wouldn't say this, but many others consider you to be an imposing guy. And when you were playing, sometimes the younger players were intimidated by you. Will you have to change this up a little bit as a coach to not intimidate anyone, or is that something maybe that you can use as a tool, not just with media, but with the players?
Jim, I only have one face and one body, so what people do with that is not my business. I mean, I can't put on a new face. If they think I'm intimidating, it's not on purpose. As you know, I don't go around. I mean, you occasionally I like to push around physically, but most people I don't push around. So
no, Matt Adams, Gritchick, all those guys in that class said they were terrified of you.
But I physically never touched them.
That's true.
Are you projecting a little bit right now? Cat?
It might be.
I think, Jim, I think once people get to know me, I think if you ask them now if they were intimidated by me, what would they say?
No, I think that everyone thinks you're a really good guy, wonderful guy, but you are a big guy. And I don't know in the clubhouse, after a loss, if you give someone a mean mug that scares them or something like that. Look, Matt Adams is a big dude, and he'd be like, hey, can we do this interview somewhere else? I don't want Holliday to see me, which I thought was great.
Well, losing is I didn't take that lightly. So I lock her in a different place than them now for the most part. So I think they'll have some freedom to still do interviews with you.
Good.
But I don't know if I'll change anything about how I handle things. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to intimidate anybody, Jim. I love people, and I love the relationship part of playing and coaching. So I'll just try to save up all that for you, and then the rest of the time I'll be super nice and try to have a big smile on my face and be less intimidating.
No, man, be intimidating. Who cares?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. Don't listen to Jim. Be intimidating. Seriously.
Empower me.
Oh, yeah. They'll look up to you. They look up to you. Hey, last one for you. I know Christmas is coming up. What are you doing? And let me ask you, what do you get your kids? Like, Jackson's not listening to this show. Like, what do you get him for Christmas?
We don't. We're going on a little vacation to Mexico, and so that's kind of like the big gift for the kids. Like, that's kind of how we do it. We take them on usually a fun trip, but just some little things that they might want. A lot of just kind of maybe more like clothes and maybe some sneakers and nothing crazy. You just, like I said, it's not a huge gift unwrapping. The little guys, as the younger kids have gotten older, I think when you're younger, you expect to open. You have like this number that you feel like you should meet. Like, I need to open at least 17 presents, or else this wasn't a successful Christmas, even if it was nothing, all that great. I just need to open things. So now that Reed's 9 and Grayson's 13, and the boys are older, I think that we've hopefully, as parents, we've done a good enough job to have them understand that Christmas isn't really about the presents and what we're really celebrating. And so, just little stuff, Cam, like I said, some clothes and sneakers that we thought they might like. And then we usually eat a big breakfast and, hang out. And
it's a good answer.
It's not.
Do the young kids?
That's a good answer. I'm giving you a bell
real
ring.
quick. Do the young kids believe in Santa because they got 2 older boys? Has that been ruined, or you got to go down there and put milk and stuff still?
We're not sure about Reed. He's pretty smart. Like, he's 9, but he's pretty. Like he said, he's got 3 older siblings, 2 older brothers. He's got friends that are jerks that probably ruined it. So.
Kids at school.
We think he's potentially playing us, that he's still selling and making a list because he knows that we know that he may not know. We think that he's playing us for all he can get out of us. But I probably are you making cookies and doing the milk thing?
That's
sure.
Leslie.
Is that hi, Leslie?
Yeah. They say hi. Hi.
Tell her to make sure you do the Bally's thing later today, or help me out with that, Leslie.
What time is that at, Jim? What time is it?
1:30.
1:30
Central.
Central. All right. Well, I hope I'm done playing pickup basketball. How do I don't need to be dressed or have.
No, it's just a Zoom. Get on your phone, tilt it sideways. We'll do a little Zoom. We'll talk a little baseball.
Have some laughs.
Take a couple shots at me, and we'll move on.
Okay. All right.
Double dipping.
Roughly 1:30. All right. Sounds good.
All right, Maddie. Appreciate you coming on. Merry Christmas.
Okay.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
double dipping again, and enjoy your weekend.
All right. See you guys.
See you, buddy. That was Maddie Holliday. Great guy.
You don't think that guy could be intimidating?
Hell yeah, he is. Yeah. But be intimidating. As long as you're cool.
God, yeah.
You got to be intimidating. That's what's going to. Don't be an ass to guys, but if you're intimidating, they look up to you. And being a player against guys that are younger than you when you're established is different than being the bench coach to young kids coming up. You have a different attitude, whether you like it or not, to them. Like, when you get older on the team and guys are like, you're more of a get out of here. But when you're a bench coach, you're more like, hey, come in, let me pamper you a little bit. So organically, that's going to happen for him. But be intimidating. Walk in there jacked as all hell, like, no, Daddy's home. So listen to me. So if I get pissed, know that shite's going down.
Who it really helps is Ali Marmol.
Yeah,
who
dude.
when he decides to let the umpires have it, they look over in the dugout.
They got some shite kickers.
And they see Matt Holliday sitting there.
Let's go.
Like, okay, Ali, I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time, because you don't want Matt Holliday rolling out there on you. That's a different kind of guy to have in town. He's got Stone Cold Steve Austin
Get Izzy in the dugout now. Get Izzy in there too. Now you got to try
that would be awesome. I told you. I said to Ollie, hey, Matt's great and everything. I love him, everything. But that's not going to change anything, with the way media gets access. And he goes, Jim, you're done.
Well, that'll be cool, man. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Matt's a great
and
guy.
Skip was cool too, but
Skip was awesome.
He's just a guy that although you'll get to know him,
This Cardinal bench coach is a hell of a launching pad.
Hell of a
seems
road.
like right now.
Well, don't think that Matt didn't see Skip get launched into a managerial job, and it is true. Like, as good a player as you were, as time passes, people kind of might take your place in line. So you got to jump in when you have the opportunity.
When you go on hiatus like that, people don't see you. They don't think about you. You got to get your face in there.
Yeah. Well, that's great advice in general.
I'm just saying, get that face in there, Matty.
Mm-hmm. Do what I can.
Eat some cookies that some guy made.
He made a lot of them.
And you're not sure.
Seth. You want to try one of these right here?
How you doing, Seth?
Yeah, have one on the air, Seth.
I'm living. I took two, three bites.
All
maybe.
right.
It was okay.
It
was all right.
was okay.
Frankie's on
Nate,
the way
get in
in.
here.
Let's see if he's going to
Nate,
do it.
I want to watch you eat one of these. I want to watch you eat one of these.
That's not creepy.
I don't know.
He's listening. No, we're eating them, Hockey Bob. It's all good.
Yeah.